For more than 3 days now, one particular news don dey fly for internet say 180 million naira NGO was hacked in very dark man's account. Very dark man don come out many times for video explain to the people say him no know how everything take happen. This is the least he expected that will happen to his life according to him, knowing fully well our country Nigeria na one kind country filled with different mindsets. Some people even say na prank he dey prank them. Say how can such a man fly comot from very dark man account when talk say the link account for inside website. The tori no be small o. As I said earlier, the country Nigeria is filled with people with one kind mindset. Some even say very dark man don chop the money, pretending the money was hacked. Naija, e no get anything wey person no fit hear o. As we all know, very dark man no be that kind person wey dey answer every comment. But there's one particular reply that got very dark man angry, coming from Billionaire Blord. He says, "Criminal, you are telling fools. I understand you can link bank account to website via API. Now the question is, what is the daily limit of the account? The account in question, is it personal account? And it won't be more than 10 million daily. Big thief, you learn for your useless mama." This was the Billionaire's Blood reply. Immediately very dark man dropped the video, saying for days he has not been himself. And that person also replied to that very dark man very video. The NGO website is used to monitor expenditure and doesn't have access or control the funds in the bank. So except the banking platform itself was hacked, there's no way they can transfer money from the website. Am I wrong? And that person also replied to the video. Firstly, you're not even sure how much. You said 180 in the video and wrote here 160. Secondly, is the money on the website or in the bank? I don't expect this prank from you. Not be small matter o, country people. Very dark man don't really suffer on top this NGO missing money. Even those he believed on actually left him, and this time he needed them most. The way everything come be like say they plan everything put on your head, making them go down small. However, there are a set of people wey talk wetin sweet me for this whole matter. Make una hear them.
It's sickening to be in the Nigerian social media space, especially if you are a very dark man. The speed at which you people use to carry negative news, spread falsehood, is too quick. It's shocking that within the twinkle of an eye, VDM don't turn to bad person. Where did that one start from? Somebody that worked tirelessly, I know Daki personally, is committed. See, it shock me, say, Nigerians, we wake up and, well, they say everybody love a hero, but most people want to see the hero become zero. So I know they're too surprised, but every time they arrest, from when they arrest VDM, from when one story come outside, you are always very happy. Why? Is it that you people like this condition you are living in, or as the country no good, or things the body sweet now, or as una life no dey better, una won't make other people life bitter? Because I don't understand. Some people don't talk say buy motor, some say buy house, some don't even they cost me join. I thank God for the police. I thank God for AIG Lawa Lamido that is leaving no stone unturned. With time, whoever is behind this will be brought to book. With time. And I trust God. I trust God. But all of you out there, it's so sad though. It's so sad. I don't tell Daki, but Daki know the hear word. But it's so sad. It's okay. No.
Beg whoever carry very dark man money, suppose know say very dark man now online policeman. So it's like stealing from a policeman. It's like stealing policeman money and go catch you, go return am. You go carry, you don't even carry small, you carry 180 million. You for carry all then, because waiting remain. Return very dark man money now. You don't feel steal policeman money. Okay. No fit steal EFCC chairman money, online EFCC chairman. Now money you steal, return them now. 180, how greedy.
When you're doing preliminaries in journalism, you don't spend money, you don't look for any specific whatever. You go and just go around the whole story and you focus on the bigger picture. There's a lot of people involved here, and I really suspect that the government is also involved, the EFCC. When you're an investigative journalist, you must learn how to be, number one, fearless. You can't be fearing anybody. I don't live in Nigeria, okay? I'm not in any super modern country, but I can tell you one thing, that if I was living in Nigeria and sitting down in my room now on this bed, I'll get an invitation from everyone, from the EFCC to the police. They might even come and try and arrest me, but they know my own deal when it comes to that. I had 6 invitations before I left. I didn't honor any of them. Every single one of those cases, I was vindicated eventually. Let me tell you now, behind me up here, you can see the logos of Zenith Bank and the EFCC. Zenith Bank has some insiders, okay, allegedly in this whole thing. There are a lot of bank fraud, agents that we know that they exist. They have done it to me. Remember when I was doing all that prison fund, prison medical fund and all that, there was a lady in FCMB who was actually stealing money from rich people's accounts and giving it to other people. And those people are using that money to actually send donations to me. So they accidentally sent double the donation, 200K instead of 100K. And that's where I caught a whole big scam. Then, of course, you have the EFCC and their record with VDM. The EFCC is not exactly friends with VDM. He took them to the highest level of government, okay, the legislative, and accused them of taking bribes from Bobrisky. He included the Falanos. We remember that mess in September. That whole mess with the Falanos, Bobrisky, EFCC, and the prisons is the bigger picture I'm looking at as an investigative journalist. If I abuse someone, and this has happened in real life in America, this person did not like gays and lesbians. He kept insulting this gay guy who lived on a street all the time. One day he went to the mall. He was hit by a car coming out of the mall. Everybody rushed to him. They called 911. They were getting an ambulance. There was a doctor there in the parking lot of the mall, and that doctor was the first responder that gave him CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, to at least keep him alive until the ambulances got there. This was a doctor. This was the doctor that he was always yapping on his street. This doctor was gay, but he didn't know this person was a doctor. And that was the person that saved his life. So if he had recognized him, if you were conscious, would you say, don't even come near me, you are gay, I don't want you to put your mouth in my mouth to resuscitate me? He won't say that now. He will die. The fact remains is that some people that we've berated, they're the ones we have to go back to later. That happens normally in life. And I simply believe that this was all orchestrated so that VDM can now come to the EFCC for them to not get to work for him. You have to focus on the bigger picture. This is not imagination. This is how I'm able to solve 13 murders with Toronto police. This is how I'm able to solve many cases, or a money case, COSA, Ikoyi building, all these things. Okay, when you go to journalism school, they'll teach you the basics, but when you leave that journalism school, the beats, you have to put them into action. If you want to be a sports reporter,